Hi, this is Patty from Connecticut Dog on Recovery, and today I would like to talk to you about double leashing newly adopted dogs, skittish dogs, or very strong dogs for their safety. We suggest using a Martingale collar, which is a collar with an extra loop, and that way when the dog tends to pull, it will automatically tighten up around the dog's neck, and it makes it much harder for the dog's head to slip out of the collar. And you want to make sure that it's fitted where it's just one finger between the collar and the dog's skin. And another option would be using a slip lead, which is a leash and a collar all in one. And the slip lead, you would tighten it again to the dog's where there's just one finger between the dog's skin and the slip lead, and it's got a stopper on there as well, so you can make it to the perfect size where the dog cannot slip, and this will not move once it's on there. And also, along with either the Martingale collar or the slip lead, you should also use a harness. You can use a slip lead. They make slip lead harnesses, or a very well-fitted harness. Again, where there's only a finger between the harness and the dog's skin. I've seen many times dogs being walked with a harness and the dog's pulling and there's like this much space between the dog and the harness, and the dog can easily slip out of it or walk out of it. So that's not good. They have to be very well fitted. And with one of the leashes, either to the collar or to the harness, it's good to have a belt around your waist and have one of them attached to the belt, either with, there's a belt and leash all in one that you can buy like that, or if you just have one of your regular belts, you use a heavy duty carabiner clip and put the leash inside of that. So heaven forbid you fall. If you get pulled by the dog, or in the winter, if it's snowy or icy and you slip and fall, you will not lose grip of the leash. It will always be attached to you to keep the dog with you at all times. Many times, if people fall, either their dog pulled them or they slip on ice or snow, they end up releasing the grip from the leash, and then the dog is now running with the leash attached. So that just helps prevent it. As far as how long you should do this, it depends on the dog. I would say for a newly adopted dog, I would do it at least for 6 months until you have trained the dog to walk well on leash. If it's a skittish dog, you may just have to do it forever, or until they're a senior and they don't pull as much. And even with stronger dogs, I would do it all the time, because if they pull you and they can easily take you down, definitely work on your dog. Train it to walk well on leash, to walk by your side, not to pull, not to react, but that takes time. And for the safety of your dog, a double leash will do it. All right, thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.